president decides to act in a way like with Keystone. I was really surprised by the president's decision on that, considering it seemed to threaten his relationship with labor. What did you make of that when you heard that he was officially rejecting it?
Well, Keystone's actually kind of interesting because that has a direct impact on my congressional district. We have the ConocoPhillips refinery in Wood River, Illinois. The Keystone XL pipeline was coming to that refinery in my congressional district. And you're absolutely right. That decision by the president to side with left-wing extremists is going to cost the country thousands of jobs, but it's going to cost the 12th congressional district hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs. And, we were talking about Senator Kirk earlier. Senator Kirk was actually in town last week with me talking about Obamacare and talking about the Keystone XL decision. He was in town. He endorsed my candidacy, but we visited some places in Wood River in the Alton area to talk about how Keystone XL was just such a huge economic boost to this area. And to have the president come out or have his State Department come out and make the decision they did, that was it was a real blow to my congressional district. And I think what you see is the president turning his back on the white middle class. I think you see him taking the Reagan Democrats, those blue-collar, culturally conservative folks that vote Republican and vote Democrat. I think he's turning his back on them because he's decided to side with kind of the left wing of his party,
right.
And I think he's going to pay a price for that in November.
Well, how did your prospective constituents in the 12th district react when they heard this news with Keystone? Because that is thousands of jobs for your district.
It is. I mean, I would. This district is going to take a big blow for the Keystone XL decision, and it's not just the jobs. I mean, if you don't work at ConocoPhillips, or if you're not directly affected, or your family or friends aren't directly affected by the job situation, you're going to be paying a higher price at the pump. You know that we have more dependency on foreign oil. I mean, I take Keystone XL, and then I take the old Anwar decision. And I remember, about 12 years ago when Anwar went down by one vote in the Senate, and everybody said, well, it doesn't really matter because it's going to take 10 years for that oil to come online anyway. Well, here we are, 10 or 12 years later, we sure would like to have that Anwar oil. And for those people that are out there naysaying Keystone XL, maybe it's going to be great, like we believe it is. Maybe it's just going to be good. Right. Either way, we'll take great or good. We need it right now.
We need it. Well, we got to get going. Jason Plummer, jasonplummer.com. Thanks so much for coming on the show, and best of luck to you in your campaign.
Hey, thanks for your time, Dana. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Take care. We have your calls when we come back. Cool points as well. Keep it here. It's The Dana Show.